like a bullet train.
Hey guys, what is up? It is TrueKiller360 here, and I want to start off by saying I apologize. This video was supposed to come out a couple days ago, but it turns out the Elgato program had screwed up my voice, so it recorded like 5 minutes into my voice and then it just cut out. So I apologize for that, but what you're going to see here is some zombies gameplay. I for one am not a zombies player. I like to believe that I'm terrible at zombies. I'm just awful at it, and it's not my favorite thing in the world. But I'm not hating on zombies or anything, so don't get me wrong. But it's just not my cup of tea, I guess. And zombies hasn't really jumped out to me, though. World at War was the first zombies game, and I never really got to experience that hands-on. But because I started out on the Wii, and my first Call of Duty was World at War. However, the Wii did not have zombies, so I never really got to experience that right away, and it never really jumped out to me. Don't get me wrong, I absolutely love the zombie concept. I just absolutely love zombies, just in general. I mean, like The Walking Dead, TV shows like that. Other zombie games like Dead Rising and things like that, I love. I mean, I like zombies. I typically like slow zombies. Fast zombies aren't really my thing. But, zombie talk. Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know what I'm going to talk about. This video is going to be about half an hour long. And, so I hope you guys stick around. I guess it's just a really long rant, and you guys get to see how terrible I am at zombies. But, I got lucky. I had quick revive spawn like in the beginning, so when I did go down, I could get right back up. But I am not really a zombies player, though. My friends absolutely love it. Like Longhorns, you guys know him. He absolutely loves zombies. He's a much better zombie player. What he lacks in multiplayer, he definitely makes up in zombies. No offense, Zach. But, I'm just opposite. What I lack in zombies gameplay, I totally make up in multiplayer. So, I'm not saying he's bad at multiplayer or anything, don't get me wrong, because he's great. But, I consider him more of a zombies player rather than a multiplayer person. But, yeah. So, I mean, Nuketown Zombies, the reason I chose this map is because it's the smallest, and I wouldn't get lost. And, that sounds weird to some of you people. Or some of you people, God, like I'm talking at you. For some of you, you just kind of laugh because how small the map is and all this other stuff. And you're like, how could you get lost on these other maps? Well, I'm not really a zombies player. I don't play other maps and stuff. I don't play zombies in general. So, I mean, like Call of the Dead and Mob of the Dead, whatever. Throwing out zombies maps from different games, but yeah, I'll get lost and then I'll just be screwed over. And I know some Black Ops 2 maps have like mini bosses, I guess. Like I don't even know. I can't see. That's how bad of a zombies player I am. I have absolutely no idea. But I never really got the chance to get into zombies because like I said, I started on the Wii, and the Wii gameplay for Call of Duty actually wasn't that bad, but they decided not to put zombies in it, so I had to wait till Black Ops 1 when I finally got my PlayStation 3 to play zombies. And by the time that came around, I was already totally sucked into the multiplayer vibe because I absolutely loved it on World at War. And I had World at War and then COD 4 before I got my PlayStation, so those are both very great multiplayer games. And so I was just so into multiplayer. I enjoyed it so much. And as my 10-year-old self, it was actually good. I mean, I averaged a positive KD. And, I was surprised. Now that I look back, I'm just curious, I don't know how it all started, I guess. But, World at War on the Wii, I actually played with my dad. And me and him would go back and forth. We absolutely love the Wii remote. I know some people have like an actual controller that they use, which I believe is cheating if you're playing on the Wii. However, we used the Wii remote, and we loved it. We had to use that in the nunchuck, but we were great at it. And World at War, we would just like campaign mode for World at War. We would just go back and forth. Like I would play through the night, and I'd update him before I went to school, and he would play while I'm at school, and then he'd update me when I got home. So we just blew through the campaign, and that was a ton of fun. And I was more of the multiplayer person, though he was good at it too. My dad. It's kind of weird saying my dad's good at video games, because I just don't see my dad as a video game guy, unless it's like an Atari or something. But yeah, I really enjoyed that. It was a lot of fun, and people talk down to the Wii and whatnot. I mean, the Wii was, I'll say it's an underrated system. I believe that people just get so picked up with the PlayStation and Xbox graphics and all this that the Nintendo they're just kind of over there in the corner in their own little hole, I guess. But the Wii, it was a good system, don't get me wrong, but I mean, PlayStation, Xbox, they did a better graphics and all this other stuff, and I still loved it nonetheless. It was so much fun, and yeah, but like I was saying earlier, the reason I'm playing Nuketown is because it's the smallest map, and I know I can relatively train decent on it. I don't really play zombies at all, like I've said. I mean, once in a great while, I'll play it with my friends, but this is actually my first solo gameplay, so I apologize if you guys are just watching it and wondering what the heck I'm doing, but yeah, I apologize for that, but I mean, zombies just never jumped out to me. It's never really caught a hold of me like multiplayer does, because to me it's the same thing over and over and over again. I know a lot of people say that about multiplayer, which, I mean, it is true. However, multiplayer, you get to play different people on different maps and all this other stuff. I know there's different zombie maps, but in reality, you just survive the first couple levels and then you just train the whole time. And that's not for me. And if you're not training, you're trying to do some Easter egg. And I mean, I get it if you want to do an Easter egg like once or twice, but once you've done it for like the 50th time, it's kind of pointless because you already got the trophies and everything else like that. And I just don't want to sit there for like 8 to 10 hours doing this super complex thing just so I can listen to a song that I could just look up on YouTube or something like that. That's just not for me. And I mean, some people are into that, so I give you credit, but it's just not for me. And yeah, but I originally had this whole 30 minutes picked up, like I was talking throughout the whole thing, so I apologize if I have any like blank moments or anything, because this is I had to re-record my voice because it did get cut out, like I said in the beginning. So I mean, that sucked a lot because I had a ton of good pointers on the other video or other audio, I don't know what to call that, but yeah. So the whole Wii thing I've mentioned in quite a few videos, though I've never really got to explain it, so I guess this would be a good time to explain it. So what happened was, it was probably the Christmas of, I don't even know when, like 2007 or 8 or something like that, and my uncle had got us a Wii, and with the Wii, he bought us the Wii and Animal Crossing bundle. Then after a while, we just started looking around for games. Didn't really see anything that looked appealing or anything. And then I ran across Call of Duty. It was World at War, and I was like, yep, this looks pretty cool. This would be pretty different, because Animal Crossing is nothing like Call of Duty or anything like that at all. I enjoyed Animal Crossing. It was a different game. It was very relaxing, I guess. But, it wasn't really my thing. It was more my parents' thing. But, yeah, I came across World of War, and I saved up money for it. I went out, did a whole bunch of mowing jobs and all this other stuff. And I finally got all the money to get it, and I went and bought it. And I brought it home, and I had a ton of fun with it. It was absolutely amazing. My dad eventually caught hold of it too, and we played together. And it was absolutely a ton of fun. It had a fantastic campaign. And I always mention that I started on World at War, and then I backtracked to COD 4. Now, I'm not 100% sure if this was correct or not, but I believe that COD 4 actually was released after World at War on the Wii. And, I mean, the visuals for it looked a lot better for COD 4, so that leads me to believe that was true. Though, I'm not 100% sure if it was, because that was COD 5 and then COD 4, so don't know if that was true, but that's the order I got them. And then, when I got Modern Warfare, excuse me, or COD 4, whatever you guys want to call it, I fell in love with that game instantly. Just the weapons on it and everything like that. I really didn't get into the campaign on that one. I was strictly multiplayer, and I still had a ton of fun. It was really fun playing it, and I really enjoyed myself. And I learned to fall in love with Treyarch and Infinity Ward, and I really got into Call of Duty. That really made me like it. And then it was probably a year or two later that I finally got my PlayStation 3. My aunt had actually bought me the PlayStation 3, and I was over at my grandma's house. It was my birthday. We were about to leave. My grandma was like, "Hey, here's $60. Go spend what you want. I don't care what you buy. Just have fun with it. Make sure you have fun with it." And I was like, "Thank you, okay." So before we went home, I made my parents stop off at a Super Walmart that was on the way home. And I was looking through games, and I saw Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. I had no idea that there was another Call of Duty, considering I had absolutely nothing to do with internet back then, because sports and whatnot, I was just so into sports that I didn't even know really the internet existed. I knew it was there, but we didn't have a laptop or a PC or anything, so I was never on it. We just had a router for the Wii, but yeah, and I got Modern Warfare 2, and I brought that home. It took a little while to get used to it, because I was new to the PlayStation, but I got used to it very fast, and I really loved it. Modern Warfare 2, one of my favorite Call of Duties so far, though World at War I just absolutely love so much. Now, Modern Warfare 2, I had so many good times on, and that a lot of people have, and I was decent at the game. I averaged like a 1.11 ratio, which is decent for like a 12-year-old, but it's not the best thing in the world, and it's not the worst. So I had a ton of fun on it, and I didn't play that game for KD because I absolutely didn't know what KD was, but I met a group of guys on there, which I like instantly fell in love with in a no homo kind of way, and we just hit it off, and we formed a clan, or I joined their clan. It was CSA, and they were great guys. They were from down south, and they every night they just made me laugh to death because they were just hilarious. I mean, they weren't the best at the game, and neither was I, but through the struggles of us dying over and over again, we still managed to find a laugh then and there. And them being from the South, they had very strong Southern accents, so just about anything they said was just downright hilarious. And years would go on, and we'd not really years, but months would go on, and we'd start getting more people in here and there, and we all started getting better and started working as a team, and that in return like improved our KDs and stuff like that, and we really enjoyed it. Like we got 2 new friends. One was punk rock. I can't even remember the other guy's name, but we hit it off, and we had a great time because it was so much fun, and I missed them all for 2 days. I know a lot of people do, and I had a ton of fun, and I would absolutely love to go back and play. However, it's just infested with hackers now, which makes me so sad that hackers are just starting to slowly just take over. They're almost like a zombie horde. They're just slowly taking over the Call of Duty series. Because COD 4, World at War, Black Ops 1, and lately I've been seeing some hackers on Black Ops 2, which absolutely breaks my heart because, that's really the biggest Call of Duty game that I still have. I mean, I have Ghosts, but I don't care for it too much. But, it sucks. I mean, Modern Warfare 2, easily one of the best Call of Duties ever made. And, hackers are just destroying it. And, that's not fun at all. And, I've never been into the hacking thing, and I don't know how fun it is for those people. But, I mean, when you're just standing there just holding down the R1 button and you're just getting headshots for days, I don't find that fun. I don't find that entertaining or anything like that. But, you're ruining the game for everybody else. I mean, there's hackers out there who actually try to help other people by introducing, like, new game modes and little mini games and stuff like that, which, I mean, I guess I'm fine with, but I prefer just no hack, just have a ton of fun. And, I got kind of excited when at E3, Halo actually released a collection, which in return may lead Call of Duty to do a collection thing the same. Now, what made me so excited was when Halo did their collection thing, they said they're bringing back all the multiplayer, all of the maps, all of the same engines and everything like that. Now, if Call of Duty would do that for the PS4, I would just be blown away. I'd be able to go back and play those games again and enjoy them all over again and have so much fun. And I know at least most of my friends would enjoy that as well. I know Sharon or Extreme Gaming, as you guys know him, I would absolutely love that as well. Me and him would probably just sit in Modern Warfare 2 all day, every day, and just play that game non-stop. And I'd be fine with that because it was such a good game. And I know Sharon absolutely loved it. So did I. And, I would really... It'd bring me happiness, I guess, to see those games come back and to be able to play the original multiplayer, the original maps, no hackers, and just have a ton of fun. I know a lot of the community would like that too, so the game definitely would not be a flop. And you'd be able to go back to Call of Duty when it was truly Call of Duty, and the Call of Duty that everybody knows and loves. And, there's OP guns in every game, but you can go back and you play with those guns. You can play with other guns, and you can just enjoy it all over again. And a lot of even zombie players would enjoy that, being able to go back and play on your old Zombie Max with the new and improved graphics, with the new PS4 engine, or I don't know if you can call it an engine, but it'd run smoother. It'd probably be 60 frames a second, and you'd have a ton of fun. It would just play smoother, and it'd be the same exact game. And a lot of people are like, no, we don't want to pay for the game that we've already paid before. Well, they have to go through and they have to kind of develop it again and reskin it and all this other stuff. But I think it's worth it, like the Halo did. It's $60 for all those games. I mean, all those games. They're really making it $60. They could have easily sold each of those games for $60 brand new. But they didn't. They made a collection. Now, I don't know if Call of Duty would do that or not, but, I'd really, really like if they would. And I do know that there's been rumors lately that Black Ops 2 was trying to add another DLC, though the Call of Duty terms and conditions wouldn't allow them to do that. And Black Ops 2 was trying to add another zombies map, which I know a ton of people would really, really enjoy, but Call of Duty shot that down. They said no. I believe it's only 4 DLCs per franchise and no more, which sucks. It really does for you zombies players. And I don't know if that'd be a zombies only or if it'd release an entirely new DLC. I know Black Ops 2 is still slowly releasing camos and stuff, and Call of Duty lets them do that. And I know Ghosts has absolutely just skyrocketed with customization stuff. from voice packs to camos to classes and all this other stuff. And I'm curious to see what Call of Duty does with Black Ops 2, if it allows them to do that, or if it allows future games to do that. And speaking of future games, the Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, I really want to get it, though I haven't been too impressed with the stuff they've shown at E3 and whatnot. But I'm going to have to wait and see what the game looks like, to see if I want to buy it or not. And, I definitely want to buy it because I'm tired of playing Black Ops 2. It's a good game, don't get me wrong. But when you've spent countless hours, countless days playing it over and over and over and over again, it gets old very quick. And it's been old for a while. And I've tried to move on to Ghosts, but it's just not the game for me. It feels too different. And, I don't like the huge just change that it brought. Old games, they were great, but that huge change for the new Call of Duty just wasn't for me, and I don't really care for the futuristic stuff. And I know Black Ops 2 did that, which I didn't care for at all, but they keep going forward into the future, and it's just not really for me, because then they start to get to make their own things and all this other stuff, and I just don't care for that. I would absolutely love if they would just go back and like World at War, like make a World at War 2 or something like that. I would be amazed. I'd be shocked, and I'd be super happy. And I know Call of Duty would probably get a lot of hate for this, but I wish that they would just stick with the same engine, same graphics, just take it over to a new Call of Duty, give it a new name, and then add new guns, new maps, and all this new campaign, new whatever, co-op modes, whatever. But a lot of people would give them crap for that, but I would love that. If you get a good engine that everybody loves, you should stick with that because everybody likes it. You shouldn't go and venture off and try this new stuff here and there that only some people like or almost nobody likes. But there are people out there who absolutely love Ghosts. They think it's the best Call of Duty so far. But from what I've heard, the majority of people just don't agree with that. And Advanced Warfare, there's also been talks about what the Spec Ops mode will be, or just co-op mode, I should say. And people are just curious what that's going to be. And what a lot of people are saying that there's going to be some kind of cyborg zombies, which I don't think that's going to happen because zombies is kind of Treyarch's thing. And I could see like cyborg human, maybe, I don't know, or just cyborg kind of animals or something cyborg, just not zombies or aliens, because Ghost has that. But I'm just curious to see where Call of Duty goes, what Advanced Warfare does, and I pray that Advanced Warfare will be better than it looks so far. Because, I just haven't been impressed so far. But I'm excited to see where Call of Duty goes. And, if I don't really care for where it goes, I will definitely take the route of not just sticking with the franchise. Because I've stuck with Call of Duty for so long, and I've been kind of... it's been kind of sketchy if I wanted to go out and buy a new game. Because I don't know if I'm going to like it or not. Because I'm just so involved in Call of Duty that I don't know if I'm going to have time to play that game. Or if it's going to be anything like Call of Duty, if I'm not going to like it. But, as years have gone on, I've kind of adapted a new thought that, I wanted to go out. I wanted to try to buy new games. I know money's a problem because, it's hard to find or hard to make anymore. It takes a while. But, I want to venture out. I want to start playing indie games, which that's a really big thing that I want to start doing. I really want to get into indie games, and I may have a video coming out later this week, a rant video of me and A7X Live talking about video games. It's like an hour long, so I'll probably chop that up for you guys and see what you guys think. I'll probably put some gameplay or something in the background because I don't think you guys want to sit there and look at a blank screen the whole time. of me editing. But yeah, I mean, I'm really excited. I want to play new games. I still want to get a PS4, and I've actually wanted to get an Xbox One, which so for some of my friends, you're like, "What? This guy's crazy. This guy's a PlayStation guy through and through." But I just, I mean, I don't want to get one right now. I want to give it time. Wait for some good exclusives to come up on Xbox, and see what's up there. I mean, might not even get an Xbox One. I might get an Xbox 360, because I know as it gets older, the prices are going to drop for everything, and I'd love to see what Call of Duty's like. I mean, I played Call of Duty on the Xbox a couple of times at a friend's house, and I was great on it. But I know that Call of Duty is pretty much made for Xbox, then ported over to PS3. So it'd be kind of interesting to see. I don't know how good I do on the Xbox. And another thing about Xbox is I just don't like their controller at all. I think it's way too clunky and big, and I don't know, the weight for it really just doesn't fit me. I absolutely love the PS3 weight. It could be a little heavier because it just feels kind of cheap, but my controller is super strong. I've dropped it a lot, but I don't abuse my controllers or anything, and yeah. But the PS4 controller, I don't have a PS4. I haven't played one yet, though. I have got my hands on a PS4 controller at GameStop, and that controller just, it looks amazing and it feels amazing. It left me speechless the first time I saw one, because it just looked that good, and it wasn't just the controller, it's the system. The system just looks downright amazing, and I really want to get a PS4. I'm looking for a job currently, so hopefully I can get one. I was just going to get a job over the summer, but I think I want to get a job, and I'm just going to stick with it, and until I graduate, and then see where that leads. So hopefully by that time I'll have a good paying job, and then I'll be getting paid decent from YouTube. I haven't received a single dime from YouTube yet because I mean, some of my videos are monetized, but I don't have an AdSense account or anything like that. But I don't really want money from YouTube yet. I want to wait for that. I want to make sure my content's fantastic before I start getting money. And I don't even think I've raised enough money to receive money. But enough with the money stuff. We're almost to the end of this thing. I mean, at this point, I'm just kind of grabbing every weapon I possibly can and using it. And but I hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay. I'm not a zombies player at all, so I apologize for how cringeworthy this was. And if you guys like this, if you guys like either the zombies, I guess I'll do some more if you guys actually liked it that much. Or if you guys just want me to play a different game than just rant for hours on end on it, I'll do that too. And but basically, I'm kind of pleading for you guys. I need more feedback. I mean, I've got a little bit here and there, but I need more feedback from you guys. I want to make my channel the best it possibly can, and I can't do that without feedback. So I'm begging you guys, give me some feedback. It'll help us both out in the long run. And yeah, so feedback number one. I definitely want some feedback because that would help me out a ton, and it'd let me know what you guys want to watch. So in return, you'd be able to watch what you want. And yeah, but I'm gonna go. I'm about to go down right up here, and but I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed the rant. Tell me just if you agree with anything. Share your mind, I guess, on the comments below. Private message me and add me on PlayStation. You can add me on my main account, True_Killer360. I know I've been asking you guys to add me on my secondary account, but I'm never on that one. And I've recently made a ton of room on my main account, so feel free to add me on there. Feel free to message me, and if you guys want to play, just ask, and I will definitely play with you guys. And that's all I have for this video, guys. I will see you guys in the next video. once again, give me feedback. I beg of you. And I'll see you guys in the next video. And yeah, that's it for this, guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.